Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir has signed a framework ceasefire deal with one of Darfur's main rebel groups, the Justice and Equality Movement, or JEM. The power-sharing agreement in Qatar is seen as an important step towards peace, though the other main rebel group has refused to enter talks. JEM said it would now be observing a ceasefire. Its leader, Khalil Ibrahim, said the deal was a very important step. But he added the road to peace still needs much patience and honest concessions from both sides. United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon hailed the framework agreement as an important step towards an inclusive and comprehensive peace agreement for Darfur. At least 15 people are killed and dozens more are missing following a massive landslide on the Indonesian island of Java. Rescuers used basic digging tools and later excavators to clear tons of mud which engulfed dozens of homes and the workers' quarters at a tea plantation on Tuesday afternoon. The landslide followed days of heavy rain and flooding in the area. Up to 70 people were suspected buried by the landslide, a rescuer has said. The winding muddy mountain roads in the area have hampered efforts to get equipment and rescuers to the scene, and more landslides are expected in the coming days, he added. In sports, Wayne Rooney produced another match-winning performance for Manchester United as he bagged a double against West Ham. Michael Owen scored for the first time since that hat-trick at Wolfsburg in December as the Red Devils closed to within a point of Berkeley's Premier League leaders, Chelsea. But Owen's late effort was a mere footnote compared to Rooney's contribution. In the end, Manchester fans enjoyed a pleasing 3-0 clean victory over West Ham. Brett Lee, who burst onto the Test scene in the summer of 1999-2000, retired from the longer format of the cricket today. Lee, who had been curtailed by injury in recent times, retired from Test cricket after representing Australia in 76 Tests. Lee made his debut against India in the 3 Mobile Boxing Day Test and took 5 for 47 in the first innings and finished with 7 for the match. After becoming Australia's 383rd Test representative, Lee signed off with 310 wickets to his name at an average of 30.81, leaving him 4th on Australia's all-time Test wicket takers list and 22nd on the world list. In business, the head of Toyota, Akio Toyoda, has blamed the Japanese car maker's pursuit of rapid growth for slipping safety standards that have led to recalls of millions of cars around the world. In written testimony released on Tuesday, a day ahead of his appearance before a U.S. congressional panel, Akio said he was deeply sorry for accidents caused by problems with Toyota vehicles. Toyota is expected to face tough questioning on Wednesday from U.S. lawmakers investigating his company's handling of customer safety concerns and its series of recalls over potentially faulty accelerators and braking systems. His apology came as the head of Toyota's U.S. operations said he could not guarantee that fixes being applied to millions of cars would completely eliminate all potential problems. A total turnover of today's trade in the Dhaka Stock Exchange stood at 10,734.74 million taka. The DSI index of the country's premier bourse ended at 4,659.15 points, gaining by 50 points. Among the issues traded, 98 advanced, 134 declined, and 9 remained unchanged. Among the companies traded, today's top gainers are Standard Ceramic, Grameen Phone, Thai Aluminium, Reliance Insurance, and Mithun Knitting. Weather may remain dry with partly cloudy sky over the country. Light fog may occur over the river basins of the country during late night till morning. Night temperature may remain nearly unchanged over the country. The highest temperature of 32.6 degrees Celsius was recorded in Cox's Bazar and the lowest of 11.8 degrees Celsius in Srimongol. According to Met Office, the country's minimum temperature in 6 divisional cities was 14.6 degrees Celsius in Rajshahi, 20.1 degrees Celsius in Khulna, 16.5 degrees Celsius in Sylhet, 20 degrees Celsius in Dhaka, 19 degrees Celsius in Borishal, and 17 degrees Celsius in Chittagong. Now for this day, that year. Today is Wednesday, February 24th. There are 310 days remaining until the end of the year. Let's take a look to some of the historical events that took place on this very day. In 1821, Mexico gains independence from Spain. In 1895, Cuban War for Independence begins. In 1909, the Hudson Motor Car Company is founded. In 1924, Mahatma Gandhi is released from jail. In 1942, Voice of America begins broadcasting in German. In 1974, Pakistan officially recognizes Bangladesh. That's all we had in our today's bulletin. But before we wrap up, let's take another look at our top headlines. Bomb explosions in front of Khaleda Zia's office. Fakhrul Islam points finger at Awami League leader Mirza Azam. Azam denies. Pilkhana mutiny trial adjourns till April 15th. Accused mutineers to defend themselves on the day. Curfew goes, yet tension prevails in Khagrachori. Section 144 remains in force. Government to import 5 lakh tons of food grains to control rice market, says Food Minister Abdur Razzaq. And city remains a kingdom for mosquito despite DCC drive. Lack of monitoring blamed for public menace. You can read more on these and all other stories by visiting our website, newsandimages.net. Thank you for watching News and Images from me, Mona Ismail. Bye for now.